Weighted blankets are all the rage right now. That's what you see on all the shelves. They have your Sharper Image, you have your Bell and Howell, you have your Bulb Head. They all have weighted blankets because it's supposed to help your sleep go better, I guess. Anyway, so we're going to look at a weighted blanket today. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You, and my channel is dedicated to reviewing mostly as seen on TV items. I look at some consumer gadgets, other household items. Once in a while, I do a little bit of a DIY just because I think it's a lot of fun. If that interests you, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and click that bell so you're notified every single time I release a video just like this one. Now, let's get into discussing these weighted blankets a little more. All right, so I purchased this 7-pound weighted blanket from Walmart for about $35. And it's kind of expensive. It is kind of heavy. 7 pounds is a lot. The receipt said that this one was for a girl. I'm guessing it was because of the unicorn, but if your boy likes unicorns, I don't see why they couldn't use it. I'm going to open it up real quick. This measures 36 by 48 inches, okay? I'm going to open it up. Oh, it's heavy. All right, so here we have it. It does have a unicorn. Oh. So it's a pretty big blanket, okay? So first off, ooh, that feels cozy. Let's just talk a little bit about this. I'm not an expert with weighted blankets. I don't know a whole lot. Like I said, the only reason I'm doing this one is because someone asked me to review one of these. So even though I don't know much about it, I know who to ask, okay? So I have an occupational therapist friend of mine. She's an OT, and I gave her a call and I said, hey, listen, talk to me about weighted blankets. And she said, well, first thing you must know is they, occupational therapists, recommend that the weighted blanket be about 10% of your body weight, okay? So no more than 10% of your body weight. So therefore, this is 7 pounds. So that means you would have to be 70 pounds or more to use this. That's something that you should know, because what she was going along with saying is you don't want people to be immobilized or they can't move or to suffocate or whatnot. I researched some things on the internet, and some things that I found prior to having a conversation with my OT friend was that weighted blankets can ease insomnia. They help with sensory pressure issues. They reduce anxiety. They help reduce symptoms of ADHD, and they also improve sleep. So I brought these things up as I was talking to my friend, and she said, yeah, those things are all true, but they should be done under the guidance of a doctor or an occupational therapist. So that's something I think that you should know. During the course of this review, I'm actually going to have some people utilizing this blanket, and I'm going to get their feedback, and I'm going to give that directly to you. But this is our first look at Bell & Howell's weighted blanket. Let's talk about what this is actually made up of. It actually has 7 layers. So there's 2 outer layers, 2 inner layers, I guess another inner layer, and then 1 right in the middle. So that's the 7 layers, okay? The outer top fabric and the bottom is made up about a polyester fabric, and then there's another layer underneath that that's a more dense polyester, and then the layer underneath that is another polyester blend. It's actually polyester cotton, and then you get to the weighted part, which is in the middle. It's like these premium glass beads. Almost feels like one of those silica packets that you're not supposed to eat. That's what it feels like, those little tiny glass beads on the inside here. And then of course it repeats those layers again until you get to the outside. So reading through the directions that Bell & Howell provided, they said this is not intended for people under the age of 5, not for pets, not for someone who's sick or feeble or weak. And if you have any concerns about using this, to consult your doctor. And to be honest with you, that's what I would say too. And my occupational therapist friend, consult your doctor if that's something that you would need. They also say if you're sleeping with this, do not let it cover your face. Make sure it's from your chest down. So I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts of these weighted blankets? Is it something you would use? Have you used them before and loved them? Have you used them before and not liked them? Let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you to see what you think about these weighted blankets. Over the last few days, I've had different people try this out, all adults, okay? And I'm going to give you their opinion. So some people said, man, this is too heavy. And to be honest with you, that's what I feel. I feel as though my shoulders are being pushed down. I had some people sit on a couch, curled up into it, and they said, ooh, this feels comfortable. And they felt soothed and relaxed. Some took naps and they, thought, yeah, this is pretty good. They wished it was a little bigger. Like I said, this is all adults. And so the reviews were back and forth. So my thought would be, one, always check with your doctor, work with a professional. This is something that you need and you would benefit from. Absolutely. For me, not so much. If I were to do a buy or deny, you're going to know where this is going to go. One, I don't need it. So for me, I would say it's a deny. $40 or $35 is a lot of money for a small little blanket like this. I would not trust it for a child unless they had a medical diagnosis that required it. And then had I have a child with a medical diagnosis such as that, I'd be working with a professional as far as supporting them. So I would know what to do. For me, buying this, I would say no. Anyway, this is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, I hope you have a great day. Thanks for sticking around for my full review of this weighted blanket. I know I've heard of people that have had great success using them. My recommendation, of course, would be to check with your doctor and consult with them. And if it's for you, go for it. But I appreciate you sticking around watching my full review. Not too long ago, I did a review of this. It's my Halo Bolt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link it up here. It's a pretty sweet charger. I'm going to link it right up here so you can see that full review of Halo Bolt. It's an as seen on, QVC device. Check it out by clicking this link. It's safe, I promise. I'll see you there.